Hey guys, so today I have a first impressions / makeup tutorial for you with the Kylie Cosmetics birthday palette, I think. Is it the birthday palette? No, the diary palette, sorry. It's the Kylie's Diary palette, and this is absolutely insane. So I've started to do my face makeup. I'm gonna do an eye look using completely these eyeshadows. So I'm gonna get started with the review and then move on to the eyeshadow tutorial afterwards. So these eyeshadows, I picked these up probably about a month ago and I think they're absolutely amazing. Like, they are literally everything you'd ever want in a palette. You've got the mattes and you've also got the slightly shimmery shades. So it's like a perfect palette, I'd say. Well, for me anyway, because I sort of use half mattes, half shimmers most of the time. So it is an amazing palette. The pigmentation is incredible. So there is 9 shadows and there is 2 main blusher shades. There is a coral shade and a pink shade. These eyeshadows though, in particular, is what I'm going to focus on for this video. I absolutely love these colours. Like, can we just talk about especially this one here and this pink, and also this coral is kind of interesting as well. I absolutely love them. Like, I think they're really, really cool colours. So I'm just going to get started and just swatch them again for you. I've already done this on my Glambot haul, which I will put a link to in on my down bar if you're interested in watching it. But for any new viewers, I will do some swatches for you on this palette. I'm gonna swatch that one and this pink one here and maybe this coral shade as well. See the pigmentation, like, it's literally insane. So this is the pigmentation, like, I'm not even joking, absolutely insane. Like, it's so incredible. I'm just gonna do them here for you, just so you can see better. And as you can see, absolutely amazing pigmentation. And I literally think that they're gonna blend, like, incredibly well as well on the face. So I'm really, really excited to try them out, to be honest. I think they're gonna be absolutely awesome. What I can say about the palette so far is my first sort of impression without actually trying it is that it seems to be a really, really good palette. It's got like really, really nice sort of feminine shades, nothing too dramatic. I'm not really into like massive colours so much, so especially with like my fair, pale skin and my blonde hair. Yeah, these colours are literally incredible, the pigmentation is good, and I just hope that they work as well as they seem to when I swatch them on my face. Let's get on to the makeup tutorial. I have got the palette here ready to use, and yeah, so let's bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what the look is going to look like in more detail. Okay, so I've moved the camera up a little bit closer now, and you can literally see like all my imperfections, but it's fine, it's good. We're gonna roll with it for this first makeup tutorial. So I've got the Kylie palette right here, and yeah, I'm gonna go in. Oh, I have primed my lids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer lotion that looks like this. So yeah, I'm all ready for eyeshadow application. For the main shade, I am thinking about using, this is really awkward close up because I can't exactly have me in the frame and show you at the same time, but I'll give this my best shot. I'm a new makeup person on YouTube, so it might take me a while before I get used to the whole angle thing, but yeah. So I'm gonna go in with this deep shade here, which is like this like dark grey sort of shade. I'm gonna use my Real Technique shading brush, which is here, and I'm just going to apply this to the crease of my eyes. So let's go in with this. This is quite pigmented, like I have to be honest, this is like quite pigmented. It's really weird, like I actually do my makeup in the camera as well. So it's sort of very grey, but it's okay. So yeah, this is very pigmented, I'm really liking so far. So yeah, you don't want to apply it too like harshly, and you don't want to go too far up your eyelid, because else it will just look wrong. Like it needs to be just over the crease of your eye without it being too far up, because that's like amateur eyeshadow application. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish just making sure this is good before carrying on. But this seems like a really nice shade. I don't think the camera is actually picking this up in the right light. It's meant to be a grey shade, but it's actually coming out from the camera like purple, which isn't accurate, I have to say. It's not accurate at all. But yeah, so I'm just gonna like start to blend this out now. This might go horribly wrong, but it might also look really good. I might actually use a mirror, like I never thought to actually use a mirror. Because obviously I want you guys to have like a close-up view of the makeup application process. But at the same time, I'm like hoping I'm doing it accurately, so yeah, I'm just gonna use my mirror. I got my bendy mirror. This is a pretty epic mirror, right? I got it like years ago from like, I'm trying to remember now. I think I got it from like, basically because my dad used to own a shop, so he used to have like all these sort of companies, used to buy in stuff from all these companies. So as a little treat, he got me a few things, and this mirror is one of them, and I've used it for years now and I love it. It's so good because you can move it any angle. But anyway, on with the makeup tutorial. So I'm just going to finish just like blending this in, just sort of make sure that it's got sort of quite a natural sort of fade up into the eyebrow area, because if you don't, it's not going to look good. So I'm just going to carry on just sort of making sure this looks good. And I'm actually using my brush that I got from my Urban Decay Naked palette because it's actually quite a good like flat brush to just like lay your eyeshadow on your lid. Literally loads of eyeshadow just came out of that when I flicked it, and it just went into the camera lens. So I hope this is not too blurry for you guys. I am thinking about using this awesome burgundy shade right here, for the main colour on the lids. So I just realised I've got a bit of fallout on the palette, so that's a good start, and I'm not holding it correctly, and I literally just put my finger in the coral colour. So this is not going well, but yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this burgundy shade for my lid. I'm just going to pack it on using this Urban Decay brush. This is quite a bright sort of colour and I really like it. I'm really digging this. Just going to pat more on. Make sure that it goes all over my lid. I bet my faces are incredible right now. I bet they're like absolutely madness. So just going to pack this on. This is going well, I'd say. This is a really nice shade. The fallout though is a little bit troublesome. This is the look so far. Now I'm just gonna blend this out using my shading brush, again from Real Techniques, and just blend this out just so the grey shade and the red shade sort of combine a bit more, because at the moment they're kind of block colours, which is something you don't want for your eyeshadow to look like. So I'm just gonna sort of blend this out. I might actually use a bit more of the grey shade just to sort of bring it together a bit. I'm just gonna blend that out just a little bit, just to make sure they combine. And maybe make the bottom shade not so vibrant, because in the camera it looks very vibrant, but it's not actually as vibrant as it looks. It's kind of gone into like a deep sort of red shade. These eyeshadows are so bloody blendable as well. Like, I can't get over how easy they are to blend. Like, it's literally incredible. So that's what I've done so far. I've just combined the burgundy shade with this grey shade and it looks bomb. Now I'm gonna take the burgundy shade actually. So I'm gonna take this burgundy shade right there and I'm gonna put it under my eye using this end of the Urban Decay brush. It's funny because like I've literally just started doing makeup tutorials, like literally not having any of the normal sort of stuff that YouTubers usually use. So I haven't got like any of the Sigma brushes, you know, so either any of that. I literally have like brushes that come in palettes or brushes that I've used for years. So it's like, it's sort of a very new thing to me to use like loads of different brushes, loads of different brands, that sort of thing. Because it's never been something that I've always done. I'm just gonna now just blend that out a bit. Just make sure that it doesn't look so harsh under my eye, because that's what's going to happen. I bet I'm making like so many derpy faces right now. I bet it's absolutely like whack. But obviously you've got to be really careful like when you're sort of blending under your eye, because you could easily hit your eye. I've done that so many times and it's just so awkward and it's just incredibly irritating to your eye. So it's best to be really, really careful when going under your eye. So I'm just gonna sort of just blend it all out again using my Real Technique shading brush yet again. Just going over the outer edges of the eyeshadow under my eyes, that sort of thing. Just to make sure that it all blends perfectly and there's no real issues there. Yeah, I'm really digging this. Actually, I might use a little bit of white in the inner corner of my eye, just because this is quite a sort of coloured look, so I want to make sure that my eyes sort of brighten up a bit. Right. So I'm going to use my Naked palette by F&F Tesco. This is a very sort of old school product. I'm not really so much like a user of the current products. I've heard a lot about them, I've heard other YouTubers talk about them, but yeah, I'm very old school when it comes to makeup. I was very late to the party with this palette as well. It's absolutely dreadful. I'm just gonna use this sort of flat end of the brush, the Urban Decay brush rather, and I'm just gonna go in with Virgin in this palette and just create a bit of highlight really in the inner corner of my eye. So yes. I think it looks beautiful. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that quite on camera, but I have put some white in the corner just to sort of lighten up the look a bit. I'm just going to finish it off with my Max Factor Voluptuous False Lash Effect Mascara. I decided not to go for eyeliner for this one just because the colours of the eyeshadow sort of do the talking. So yeah, I just thought not to go for something too dramatic, so just sort of gone like this. I don't like sort of clump my eyelashes at the bottom either. I just sort of do quite a natural stroke on my bottom lashes as well as my top. I've just applied the mascara. And as a drugstore mascara, this is decent as well. Like, it's not probably as good as the high-end products, but it works. I think I'm gonna go in with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Budapest, which I have talked about a lot on my channel so far, but it's such a nice colour. It's very sort of grungy, so I'm just gonna apply that now. My lips are quite dry, so this is actually proving to be a bit of a challenge. This is my finished look. Just gonna do a couple of close-ups for you. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I really love doing it, and I'm definitely going to be doing more makeup videos soon because I love actually doing makeup on camera. I never thought I would, but I generally really love it. So I really hope that you maybe learnt a bit from this tutorial or found something helpful. That would make my day. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and maybe give me a little comment if you wish on this channel. That'd be really helpful. And I'd love to be able to speak to you guys more. That'd be amazing. So yeah, I will see you on Sunday for my next video. Also, I just thought as well, I've actually changed my upload schedule to be Thursdays and Sundays due to the fact that I have a full-time job as well as doing my YouTube videos. So I thought it might be easier to fit my YouTube videos in a bit more. Let me know what you think about that schedule. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.